last weekend.
I did hear about that.
Played extremely well.
Yeah.
And he's a very aggressive player.
Yep.
Has had trouble in the past. I've criticized him a lot for being sort of brainless Falco, but in his last match against Don B, he certainly played very smart.
As patient as you need to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, can we confirm we've got Hyrie as red right now?
I would think Hyrie would be white.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Hyrie is white.
I think Hyrie is white. Awesome. So Hyrie is white Falco, Alex is red.
Yeah, Hyrie's definitely white.
Awesome.
Hyrie's the one with the tag.
Taking the first stock here. So, like you were saying, Hyrie can get a little bit impatient sometimes, especially when he feels like he's ahead.
Oh yeah, he absolutely tries to go for dumb stuff when he thinks he's ahead.
Yeah.
I think he likes to style himself the Victorian Mango sort of thing.
Yeah. You can definitely see some elements of just overextending sometimes when it's not necessary, sometimes when it's cool, you know.
Yeah. Just does stuff, not because it's good, but because it's cool. I mean, you know, that's the beauty of Melee, is that everyone can play however they want. It's sort of quite a free-form game.
Missing edge guards, but following up with F smash. Alex on the board, but I don't know. As an ex-Falco man yourself, Mackie, what do you think of the Ditto? I mean, are there any particular styles that kind of like outperform?
I don't think necessarily it's a style issue here. I think what we're seeing is that Hyrie has a much more refined punish game.
Right.
He's likely to get a kill off of a hit,
Yep.
whereas Alex Sucks is going to need a couple of openings for a kill.
Of course, yeah.
And then in terms of the neutral, in the Falco Ditto, there's a sort of a mix-up going on with the type of laser you shoot.
Yep.
So if you shoot the highest possible laser, that's going to beat another Falco trying to shoot lasers.
Right.
So if you shoot the highest possible laser, it's as quick as possible and it hits the Falco trying to jump. But if you shoot that high laser, the Falco can just run underneath and just hit you.
Yep.
You know, unmove.
Yeah, of course.
So in order to beat that, you've got to shoot a lower laser.
So it's reading lasers, reading approaches, of course.
Yeah. So you've got to have a good understanding of what, because at this level, I would imagine that Alex Sucks is not necessarily thinking about how high are the lasers I'm shooting and how is that affecting whether or not I can get in neutral. He's probably just shooting lasers to try and control movement,
Right.
but not necessarily thinking about what the height of his lasers is going to have an impact on.
Of course. See, those little intricacies that really do make a difference, but not everyone understands that you need to think about something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, Alex is probably thinking about just landing a hit to start a combo.
Right. Although having said that, we're not really seeing those long sort of laser exchanges because Hyrie is not a laser-heavy Falco.
I can see that, yeah.
And he likes to go in.
Seems to always just be able to get that aerial in, shine in, and just continue on.
Yeah. But, I mean, we may not necessarily see it in this particular set, but, you know, in general, if you're thinking about the Falco Ditto, and you know, or if you're a Falco player in the Ditto, and you're ever getting into this situation where both of you are jumping up and down, shooting lasers at each other,
yeah,
and just sort of stuck in place, that's because you're both trying to shoot the highest laser.
Like a standoff in
yeah, like the
terms.
Mexican standoff. Yeah. And the reason you don't see that in high-level Melee, like we watch American sets, is because they understand that that's happening because you're both trying to shoot the same type of laser,
right,
and they adjust and they go underneath the laser.
Right.
Or if the other person's shooting the low laser, then they try and take control of the high.
Yeah, of course.
Obviously, there's more nuance than that, but we're not really seeing that in this set because they're both going in.
Yeah, you know what I am seeing though? Like we were saying before, Hyrie took the first game pretty convincingly, and as a result, he's just kind of like swagging out at the moment. Going off stage unnecessarily, but
flying off there.
See, it's just like all the exchanges, Hyrie's almost always getting the first in, and then he's always able to convert because he's pretty consistent like that.
Yeah. I mean, if you can get a stock off of 1 to 2 openings, it's going to make a big difference.
Yeah. There it is. Hari wraps it up.